This is my new solid steel rod cage for my custom trophy truck. Let's get straight into the reasons why I decided to make another. As some of you might already know, my previous cage had some issues in the shock mounts, reducing the travel. Another issue was the steering, as it was not turning the vehicle much. While I really did like this cage, these issues were too difficult to work around, and I decided to start fresh with a brand new cage. I got these super sweet looking Integy arms at my local hobby store. As I mentioned, steering was a big issue on my previous cage as it was a bit of an afterthought. So on this cage, I made every effort to make this work really well. Part of this process involved me making a steel plate for my steering because I wasn't using the full slash front end. Everything on the rear end of the truck I'm keeping the same as the previous one, except the placement on where I mount the trailing arms is a little bit different. On the new cage, my shock mounts are going to be lowered down so that my shocks drop out further than they did on the previous cage. I'm running an Arrma motor and ESC because they give plenty of power while staying at a good temperature. This chassis plate looks a little bit different because my trailing arms were slightly too long for this build, so I had to bring them in a little bit. And for my skid plate, I do have an aluminum one, but didn't want to cut it yet in case I made any changes later. The front's going to be held on with 2 screws right there, and then for the front, I made a neat design where my cage sort of fits into the front suspension on the front there, and it holds it really strong. That's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the longer style video, more in detail. And if you did, make sure to let me know in the comments. If you didn't, let me know what I can improve on. But please subscribe if you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one.